All right, so we talked about how to track your progress in losing weight with photos, measurements, how your clothes fit, the scale, body fat, however you want to do it. And now let's talk about how to track your macros. So after you email me and I give you your numbers for calories per day, proteins, carbs, and fats, how do you keep track? I encourage all my clients, and I use this myself, is MyFitnessPal. It's a free app you can put on your phone. Don't bother going to the premium one. Just keep the free app. That's good enough. And enter your foods as accurately as you possibly can. It can get a little tedious, it can get a little overwhelming, but just know going in that you won't be perfect every day. Some meals you'll track, some meals you'll forget, some meals you'll approximate the serving size. So just do the best you can so you at least have some sort of number. Whenever I enter my data, I try to overestimate than underestimate so that it shows that I might be over calories when I might not be, instead of, saying that, instead of underestimating. So here's just a few pointers in tracking your macros. First of all, if you really want to get down, dirty, and serious about meeting the accuracy of your logging, get a food scale. Measure in grams, measure your food raw, put that into MyFitnessPal, and that is the most accurate way to enter your data, okay? Is it easy to do? Hell no. No, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes practice. It's kind of annoying. I'm not the best at it. I weigh when I can, but I approximate more than weighing. And that's done myself an okay enough job for my goals because I underestimate my foods or overestimate my foods more often when I enter my data. So weighing foods gives you the most accurate data when you log, okay? Another idea for your MyFitnessPal to make sure that you meet your numbers is to enter in all of your foods like that morning for the whole day so that you don't just, for example, sit down maybe at breakfast, enter in all the food you plan to eat today, take a look at your numbers. Do they match? Are they good enough? If so, stick with that. If they don't match, if you need more protein or more carbohydrates or less fats or whatever it may be, then you adjust and then you follow that adjustment, okay? The thing you can run into, the problem you can run into if you track the foods as you go during the day is that at the end of the day, you realize you needed a lot more protein than you should have, than you entered or got at the end of the day. So enter your food in the mornings for the whole day, get as close to the numbers as you can, and follow that plan. All right, so things to remember as we kind of move forward in this whole calorie counting, macro tracking thing. Don't sweat being perfect every single day. Okay? Don't get overwhelmed with yourself. Don't think you have to be perfect every day. This is just like anything we do in life. It takes practice. It takes just being consistent. If we feel like we failed one day, we just get back on the horse the next day. If you're new to this, give yourself a break and just ease into it. Maybe you start just tracking breakfast and not worrying about the other days or the other meals, okay? Start slow and start with things that you feel you can be really consistent and successful at. Make sure to change your MyFitnessPal numbers to the numbers that I give you when you reach out to me in the email. For example, when you put MyFitnessPal on your phone, it has you put together a profile for yourself, and it asks you questions, and it calculates calories and macros for you, okay? The numbers that I give you may or may not match that. So I want you to make sure that the numbers you get from me, you adjust and change in your MyFitnessPal profile. And if you have any questions about that, always feel free to reach out to me. But just know that the numbers that I give you may or may not be different than the numbers that MyFitnessPal gives you, but I want you to use my numbers, okay? My numbers, just kidding. Another thing with MyFitnessPal is a lot of times exercise is synced to MyFitnessPal, so people have like a calorie total for the day, and then when they work out, it basically shows that it's giving you more calories to eat in the day. We're like, yay, we can eat more. Don't, okay? So, for example, if I give you numbers and you enter in your total calories into MyFitnessPal, whether you exercise on a certain day or not, I always want you to hit that number that I give you. Don't go above it, don't go below it, as much as you can. So don't add the calories that you burn during exercise, don't add them to the calorie total that I give you, okay? Because it's all calculated into that number that I formulated for you, okay? Last thing is just have fun, okay? I've been tracking for a while now, and this has started to be just a game to me. It's like, oh, what can I eat or what can I do to meet my protein number today? So make this fun. Follow the 80-20 rule, all right? 80% of your food should be healthy, whole foods. 20% should be foods that you enjoy. Make your numbers work. Eat the foods you want by making those numbers work in your calories and macro count. Finally, the most important thing, or one of the most important things with calories and macros. If you're newer to this, I want you to focus on two things and two things only. One, hitting your calories, plus or minus 100 calories every day, okay? So hit your calories and hit your protein, plus or minus 5, okay? Carbohydrates and fats right now can just be kind of whatever you want to do with those, okay? As long as you are eating the amount of calories and not going over that I give you and meeting your protein needs, okay? All right, you guys, that's it. Macros, calories, how to track them. Some basic information to get you started. Please email me, reach out to me at fitnessportevolution@gmail.com so that I can provide you with some foundational numbers to get you started if this is a journey that you want to experiment with. It may work for you, it may not work for you. This is just one way out of many ways to start being mindful of the foods that we put into our body. Thank you from Fitness and Sport Evolution. I'm Heather Herbeck, and we'll see you in the gym.